As a kid, Taito's unique driving, crashing, smashing Chase HQ was something I loved in the arcades. It borrowed many cues from other similar racing titles while adding a unique high-speed pursuit into the mix. Numerous ports of the game appeared, including a solid entry on the old TurboGrafx-16. So let's rev up the engine, flip on the siren, and like Roscoe P. Coltrane, chase down some baddies. We're in hot pursuit! I love it, I love it. In Chase HQ, you are a member of the Chase Task Force, and your mission is to use your own supercharged Chase 928S4 to apprehend criminals and clean up New York. Well, that sounds easy enough. Let's go right to the title screen then, shall we? Honestly, it's kind of underwhelming. Luckily, once you start the game and enter your car, the music starts rocking. Then Nancy calls in with the bad news.
This is Nancy at Safe's headquarters. We've got an emergency here.
Ralph the Slasher is on the move in a white sports car? Oh, hell no! No worries, Nancy. We got you covered.
Got you, Nancy.
Yeah, thanks. I told her already. Chase HQ starts off as a traditional racing game as you fly off down the road, maneuvering twists and turns and avoiding slower traffic. Left and right moves the car, and up and down shifts the gears. Button 1 is your accelerator, and button 2 is your brake. It's all very typical stuff that, quite frankly, makes it easy to just pick up and play. The distance meter at the top will show how far you need to travel in order to catch up with the getaway car, in this case, Ralph. Eventually, the target vehicle will be identified, and it actually says, "Criminals here over the car." I wish it would happen like that in real life. That arrow will remain over the car except in later levels because that car is unknown. Your partner will attach the light, turn on the siren, and now it's smashing time. Your goal is to ram into the enemy vehicle over and over and over while still trying to keep your car on the road until his damage indicator increases and he finally gives up. Of course, you must also do this within an allotted amount of time or game over. I swear the other cars at times seemingly aim for you while in pursuit, and if you spin out, the getaway car races far away and you'll need to catch back up. That's what I thought. At the end, the arrest is made and you'll receive bonus points for clearing the stage and for any remaining time. Alright, I'd say a coffee break is in order.
This is Nancy at Safe's headquarters.
Carlos, the armed robber, is on the freeway? No break for us. Gotcha, Nancy. Hey, stop it. And now we're back on the road to do it all over again. You are averaging about 200 plus miles an hour, and to be honest, the game really seems like it. The TurboGrafx simulates this feeling of speed extremely well, creating a nice adrenaline rush. I always felt the controls in Chase HQ in the arcade and otherwise weren't as tight as in other racing games, but once you start getting the hang of it and strategically using your 3 available turbo boosts, you will be buzzing through the stages in no time. As you fly down the road, you'll run into quick blurry turns with an arrow, go left, go right. There are also tunnels, boxes, and of course objects off the road that can cause you to spin out. Obviously, hitting the enemy's car, or even a slow-moving citizen car, can cause you to fly in the opposite direction. See? Some missions are more challenging than others. Mission 5? Ugh. But the game always keeps things simple. The game looks really nice, making good use of the TG-16's large selection of colors. Each mission has a slightly different look, and there is some really nice detail in the tracks, vehicles, and faraway visuals. Now, from a port standpoint, it does leave out some goodies such as the helicopters flying overhead and a few other arcade-specific graphics. But for its time especially, I think this version does the arcade Chase HQ justice. The music is also ported well from the arcade. There are some real toe-tapping tunes at play here. The sound effects are alright. You know, they serve their purpose, although a slightly less annoying screech and siren noise would have been welcome. A lot of the speech is missing in this version, but honestly, not having to hear "more, push it more" over and over, yeah, that's fine with me. The game controls well overall, and if you've played any kind of racing game with a normal controller, you should have no trouble. It does have a tendency to feel slow in the response department, but at the end of the day, I truly didn't find the game too difficult to control. Once you get used to it, you'll be smashing baddies' brains in no time. Chase HQ can be difficult, especially during first plays. The time limit can seem very short, although the game nicely replenishes it when you first catch up to the getaway car. When your game is over, you are allowed to continue up to 4 times. But it takes so long to slow down, hit the continue button, and get back up to speed that the getaway car now is nicely far ahead. Also, when you catch up to him this time, you will not be given any extra time. Ugh. Now on the flip side, there are only 5 missions, and if you get super sharp at this game with a little practice, you should breeze through the entire thing in maybe 20 minutes. After that, you get a nice little message and are flung back to stage 1 for a second loop. But wait! Ben Jordan, the syndicate boss, is on the loose? Where did he come from? Well, if you defeat Mission 5 with 5 million points or more, you unlock Mission 6 and the possibility to achieve the true ending of the game. Now granted, you might not accomplish this until after the second loop. See, you get bonus points for passing civilian cars unharmed. Yeah, good luck with that. But still, this is a nice little hidden treat. And that...
This is Nancy at Safe's headquarters.
Not again. I'm too old for this shit. Some would say that Chase HQ hasn't aged well, and they might be right. But truthfully, I can't help myself as I still enjoy a good dose of it once in a while. Now, I would have liked some extra options or a bit more stuffed into the game since it can be a relatively short experience. But I still think Chase HQ is a lot of fun and a really good port, and I definitely recommend it if you are a fan of the game and the series. Alright, well, I guess it's time to go set some speed traps. Come on, Flash! Would you?